I do love playing some Minecraft. This is such a fun game. Mining. Maybe I'll find some diamonds soon. Who knows? At least we're getting some iron, so we're working our way up. Isn't that right, guys? Yeah. A bit of dangerous territory here. You guys could get that for me. Really appreciate that. Yeah. Iron golems these days. They're getting very powerful. That's very nice of them. You know, one of my favorite things to do in this game is just take a nice sit down and admire the great distance. Survival world is really getting pretty big. Gotta chop some wood so I can take this back to my house. A dragon? A silly person. We're not in the end. Well, that looks like a dragon. Strange that it's appearing outside of the end. That's pretty weird. You know, that was a game mechanic they added. Must have been in the patch notes. And I didn't realize. That was an easy fight. For some strange reason though, I feel like I'm starting to realize that this isn't Minecraft. Just get a sense. Just a slight sense. Now that I'm looking at things more clearly. Hey guys, and welcome back to not Minecraft, but it will be Minecraft soon. We are here in Riften in Skyrim, and I just wanted to look around here and take some nice inspiration for a little bit of a build that I have planned. I had a little bit of an offhand comment that I said about potentially having a thieves guild in my lovely little village that I am working on. I feel like I know the perfect spot to base it all off of. Have little walkways above our nice river, and then down along here, along the water, have places to live, some boats, things like this, and then, you know, maybe a little bit of a thieves guild entrance. We'll consider that. I feel like this would be absolutely perfect for us to have as inspiration for our build. So I will stop hanging out here in Minecraft. What? Skyrim. Jeez, I'm getting confused for real. I'll stop hanging out here in Skyrim with my modded companions here, and I'll meet you guys back in Minecraft. Hey guys, and welcome back to Minecraft, not Skyrim. Who would have thought? Oh, I like those noises. We're playing some Minecraft here today, but not any ordinary Minecraft, you know. As I've mentioned in the past, I do like to take inspiration from various other video games and such, and today, as expected for myself and my obsession with Skyrim, we are going to be basing our next little area off of Riften, and most notably the lower area of Riften, and also potentially the Thieves Guild, you know? We've had a little bit of a plan here on the server. Me and a few other people have already begun work on a little bit of a criminal organization. I don't know how this keeps happening to me in each and every single Minecraft server I'm on, but it's happened again, so who would have thought? Anyway, I've dug out a little bit of an area around this here river. I've extended it on either side, which will be in my time lapse. I've collected some blocks for this area, and I think with these resources, you're pretty much ready at this point in time to start building up some of these nice walls which will support our little under area here of our village. I've made these supports here along this wall, for the second little layer here, kind of following the vibes of Riften. And, you know, of course, once I've finished, like, the entire side of the supports, I remembered that they're supposed to be grey. And so I wanted to try with the pale oak and see what that looks like. Oh no, why do I wait until the end to have thoughts? Oh no. But yeah, I'm not actually sure which one I like more. I like the contrast with the stone of the spruce logs, but I also know the pale oak one is a lot more accurate to how things look in Skyrim. Now I'm torn. I'm torn on which one to do. And with that, we are done with at least half of this here dock. So this area down here is going to be like a little fishing area, I think. It makes sense. We have a whole bunch of little houses in here. Or I guess what will eventually become houses. We have to do the interiors. But for now, we have ourselves a pathway all along the base here. We'll go inside various different buildings, and potentially one of these will go into a secret Thieves Guild location. A secret Thieves Guild location that will have a little lookout from beneath this building up here. We'll have a little drain pipe as an exit. Yeah, once we go up this little staircase here, from the lower area, we have this upper area, which on this side I have yet to build anything. I'm thinking we have a fishing building going there, connecting with the lower layer. And then maybe some more buildings here that will probably be useful. But I should probably address what's on this side. I added a little candle shop here on this side. We have a candle maker. He has a little area in the back here to sleep in. where the candles get made. They would hang up on these things. It's a cramped quarter, so it doesn't make too much sense, but that's what we're working with. And then over here, we'll have an enchants and repairs, which I have not done either, but I think we will probably put in a little enchanting table area here. But that'll probably be done at a later date, probably off camera if I'm honest, because it'll get to it when I inevitably need to enchant or something like that. But yes, beneath this building here, I've added 4 of these autumn trees using the autumn leaves that came with the Jaizmod that we are using. And these autumn leaves are beautiful with the birch wood. I thought that goes very well with the Riften vibes. And here we have a very large building, could be some kind of manufacturing building perhaps. It's going to have a road that will take us along the mountainside to probably like a blacksmith or something over here. Originally, this is what the map is looking like. Originally, I was going to have our more worky side of the village all the way over here, but I just feel like that's not going to work. I've laid out more of the village now. I have a greater sense of where everything is going to end up, and I think having this area here as more of a manufacturing sort of location makes the most sense. We have a whole building here, which I don't entirely know what to put in here just yet. So if you guys have any suggestions as to what can go in this here building, I would greatly appreciate those. I'm thinking maybe of relocating my sheep into here and having these automatic sheep farms, but inside the building. But they are loud. I want that so close to my house. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's coming along amazingly, and I'm so happy with this whole area. It's connected up with the meadery perfectly. And I'm excited to just continue on with building this village. I'm just really enjoying this whole thing. I was struggling a little bit for ideas actually with the village, but taking some inspiration from Skyrim, which is one of my most beloved games, it just really gave me a whole bunch of inspiration to kind of continue building this village. So if you guys are lost at what you want to build in Minecraft, maybe taking a little bit of a break and looking at some other games for inspiration could be potentially what you need. But yeah, I also neatened up this whole farmland area here. I added some texture and some leaves so that it blends in a bit better and isn't just blank stone there. Yeah, we have a lovely little village. The pathway on that side will go up there, out to the village to who knows where. I need to actually work on paths, so maybe, maybe that's what we work on next episode. Building some pathways and roads. That probably would be very beneficial for me. But yeah, I think that's about all in today's video. This video actually took me quite a while to do because I've had a ton of things going on in my personal life, and also I, for the longest time, was stuck on what I even wanted to build. But yeah, I'm glad to have been able to build this, and it has really been a nice building adventure. You know, I used to be an adventurer until I took an arrow to... I'll stop with that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Actually, I think someone must have visited me and left me something. What's this? Oh no. Oh no!
A new hand touches the beacon.
Spiders in the game are getting kind of strange too. I'm not sure about the graphics of the spiders. Kind of terrifying. Anyway. Come on, scary spider, Vilya! Vilya, you got this! You got this! You got this, Vilya!
You think so?
Oh yeah, we're a very good team, yeah.
I'll kill you!
You got this. You can do it.